Tomorrow is Mid-Autumn Festival, and you know what the Chinese like to eat at Mid-Autumn Festival?
Mooncakes!
Yeah, and what are the traditional filling or flavor of mooncakes?
Red bean paste and lotus seed paste.
Yes.
Yes.
But these two, they don't like these two flavor. So we're gonna make the one that they love, which is
Custard. Yes, custard.
custard. Okay, let's look at what are the ingredients.
So here we have the ingredients. They are 1 egg, custard powder, cream, milk powder, yes.
And what's that one?
Condensed milk. Oh, condensed milk.
Right. And on this side?
We have flour, butter.
Oh, the flour, preferably we use cake flour, which is like a low
Gluten.
flour. Yeah.
We have sugar. And
Castor sugar.
We have coconut milk.
Yes.
And salted duck eggs.
And we have salted duck egg. We're only going to use 3 actually.
Oh,
So we'll give you the exact quantity in our description.
So now we're going to crack 3 duck eggs into this bowl, please. I'll wash my hands after this. Wow, it literally looks like a normal egg. Oh, it smells different though. Take out the egg yolk and put it into a separate bowl. This one. Then we are going to add
1 teaspoon of the rose wine, just to sort of get rid of some of the ducky flavor into the egg yolk. 1 teaspoon.
do it over the bowl. Sure. Smart idea.
Into the egg yolk.
And we're gonna steam it for about 6 minutes until it's firm.
So now we're going to add the sugar into the mixing bowl.
Yes.
And then we'll
you
also
can scrape
add
the butter in.
the butter.
Yes. And kind of mix it.
And we're going to mix it
in.
Yes.
So the butter is quite soft already. You have to make sure that they're soft in room temperature. Otherwise, the sugar won't be able to mix in.
Yes.
Now we're gonna add the egg in. Actually, you need to beat the egg first.
Yes. You can use a fork, by the way.
And then you can add the egg to it.
There we go.
And
Add
mix
the
it.
egg in.
And yeah. And then you can start mixing it again. To incorporate. So the mixture is ready, and we're going to add sieve the flour, custard powder, and the milk powder into the mixture.
Cool. So we add.
Just tip it in.
Okay. Oh, just tip it in.
Just tip it into the sieve and then sieve it through.
Okay. And then just tip everything into the sieve. And then we add this custard powder. Oh wow. It smells quite nice. It's all broken up into little.
Yeah. And that's the idea, the sieving. We don't want the lumps to go in. Gently, and then we're just going to fold it in. Yeah. Mixture. Now there's no lumps, all smooth. We're going to add condensed milk. That's the condensed milk. Yeah.
Wow.
Just scrape it in.
With this?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We're going to mix it in. Scrape it all in. Right. Okay, all mixed in. And we're going to add the coconut milk, and also we're going to add it by batch so it will stay smooth.
Yep.
Because you add too much liquid in one go. Yeah, keep stirring, Archer. Keep stirring gently. So it won't form lumps. It will just form into a smooth texture. Yeah, keep adding, Mara.
I think it's pretty smooth now.
Yeah. And now we can add the cream.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, keep mixing. Yes.
Mix.
Yeah, wait. So we're just gonna mix everything in. So now we have a very smooth texture, but to make sure that it's really smooth, we're gonna sieve it through to make sure that we've got a nice texture. And then we're gonna put it in the steamer to steam it for about 25 minutes, well, until it's firm. Alright, and we'll see how it goes. This is firm. We can just take it out and then let it cool down before we mix it. Now, after the salted duck eggs cooked, so it's firm, so we're just going to just take the egg yolk out, just get rid of the white bits. Just get off the white bits, and then we're just going to smash it. And I think I can think of someone who can smash it nicely. So once we smashed it, we're just going to mix it in with the custard. So that's the custard.
Okay.
So who wants to smash it?
Me.
All right, you can smash. Just use the fork to just smash it into bits. Just crush it. Yeah.
What kind of smells?
You can smell the alcohol, can you? The rose water wine. Yeah. Yeah, and then just mix it into the custard.
Or can I mix it into the custard? Like,
Yeah.
wait, do we literally just pour it on top?
Yeah, pour it on top
Oh,
and
cool,
then start
okay.
mixing it.
Ooh. Alright, I want to mix.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
do we need anything? It's tiny, it's small.
So let's do it properly then.
Yeah, let's
So I'm just going to put
No,
a straw on,
I want a latex
and we're
glove.
just
Where
going
are they?
to mix it in like that.
Oh well,
Yeah, so you mix it in
it's cool.
to make into a nice dough. So once everything is mixed in, and then we just put it in the fridge and chill it for a minimum of 3 to 4 hours. But sometimes I like chill it overnight. So now it's mixed in. It feels a bit oily, but that's absolutely fine. You want it to be oily. So we're just going to. Can you
Yeah, it does feel
stretch
oily.
the corner? No, just open it. Put it on the table. Put it on the table. Put it down on the table. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to dip it over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And just yeah. It's okay. And then we'll do a second batch. That's okay. We'll do a second batch. And we're just going to wrap it into a nice square. So later when we measure it and cut it, it will be easy to cut. So we're just going to put this into the fridge for overnight.
Cool.
The filling has been in the fridge overnight and is ready to be wrapped. So we're going to make the wrapping now, the pastry. So the pastry have a very similar ingredient, and let's look at what we need.
So the ingredients are 1 egg, cornstarch, low gluten flour, butter,
So condensed milk, cream, sugar, and milk powder.
Same, the butter has to be in room temperature, so it's soft. So we're going to add the sugar into the butter.
Oh, like last time.
And then we're
Smash
just
it.
going to mix the butter and the sugar together. So you can mix it gently so we don't
Oh
splash
my god, it's
everywhere.
so satisfying.
Now can you crack the egg?
Yes, this is so satisfying. Oh my god.
And then you can beat the egg.
Who thought mixing butter? Who thought mixing butter with sugar was so satisfying? Oh yes.
That's fine. No way. Good. It's all mixed in, and we're gonna add. So once the sugar and the butter are mixed in together, we're gonna add the cream. So mix it in.
Yep.
Then you can add the condensed milk.
Oh, sure. Not in one. So, should I add it now?
Yeah.
Cool.
So once the cream and the condensed milk are all mixed in, we can add the beaten egg. So we're gonna mix it in. And then we're gonna add
The flour.
the
sieve
flour.
the flour. Are we gonna add like all the milk powder as well?
And
It's quite
cornstarch.
full. It's very full. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Got flour in my eyes.
So we've mixed in all the ingredient and give it a very gentle folding. And now we've got the nice dough for the pastry. And we're just going to put it in the fridge for 30 minutes before we can use it. The fillings and the pastry are both ready, so it's slightly firm. And the fun part starts. We're gonna make the actual mooncake. Now we're gonna cut and measure the filling for 19 gram.
19?
15.
Just cut a bit more. Actually, that's, yeah. 19.
19, and then we're gonna roll it into a ball.
Yeah.
And then Archer, can you cut 22 gram of the pastry?
Do you think this is about 22? I can always cut it as well.
Yeah.
Is that 22? Oh,
That's
quite a
way
lot.
too much.
37.
Just break it up, it's okay. Use your finger, break it up.
Oh, okay. How much was it? 22. Is 26 fine?
No, 22. It has to be precise, otherwise some mooncake will be bigger than the other.
Exactly.
And then you roll it into a ball as well.
Into a ball, as you can see.
Yeah. Right. So we're gonna make lots of balls like that, and we're gonna put it on the side. So one plate for the pastry and one plate for the filling, and then we just keep doing that.
Oh.
So now you got the pastry filling. You're just gonna flatten it in your hand into a nice round shape, and then you can put the filling in the middle, and you cup it and you push it in. And you're just gonna round it. So we've got a nice thin pastry wrapping around the filling. You're just gonna do like that. Yeah, beautiful. And then you're just gonna roll it a little bit to make it more even. And then we're just going to have the mooncake mold. So we put a rose mold into it. We've actually got lots of different shapes. So we've got flowers, we've got leaf, we've got seashell.
Rose is personally my favorite.
And we're going to put a little bit flour in the mold, and we're going to put it in here, put on here. So we're going to
down.
press it gently, not too hard, a few times. And then we're just going to lift it and then push it out. And there you go. You got your mooncake.
So now that we've made all the mooncakes, we're just going to put it in the fridge to settle for about half an hour.
So we've rested the mooncake in the fridge for about half an hour, and it's ready to go into the oven. So we have set the oven to 220, and we're gonna bake it for 5 minutes, and then we'll take out, and then we'll add some egg wash on it. So it's been 5 minutes, we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna add the egg wash.
Now we are going to add a thin layer egg wash to give it some colour. Remember, you have to bake it first, otherwise the beautiful patterns on the
Top of the
on the
mooncake.
top of the is going to disappear.
So we're gonna put it back in the oven after we put some egg wash on, and we're gonna bake it until the color turns really nice golden. We're gonna turn the temperature down to 180. So So it's been in there for another 5 minutes. We're just going to take out and then do our final step. This is a bit of honey and a tiny splash of dark soy sauce. This is my cheat trick to give it some color on just right at the edge. Just the tip of it, just give it a little bit more color. So we don't overcook it, and then we still get the nice dark color on the top. So we put our final glaze on it, and we just put it back in the oven for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just to let the glaze dry up. So let's see what it looks like at the end.
Whoa, looks delicious.